Can I do? Can I edit it?
Dangerous territory, but yes.
Very dangerous territory.
Hi.
So,
So,
Marianne,
hi.
I'm sure you know why you're here.
I do.
You're here to answer some questions about your new collaborative release with Stephen Bishop.
Indeed.
Is this the first time you've worked with Mr. Bishop?
I mean, apart from like TUSK 2020 last year, I mean that really was the first time I've ever worked with Stephen Bishop.
Yeah.
And that was mint. It was hard and weird, not anything to do with Bish, just the whole lockdown in a studio. I haven't actually been around real people in several weeks. This is a lot, it'd been several months since I had been in a performing space at all. And the next thing I knew, it was like, is this actually a gig? It was like an outer body experience. Okay. But Bish was also Bish was great.
Mm-hmm. I'm now going to ask you a question which you can actually edit before what you just said. So I understand you first worked with Bish at TUSK Virtual 2020. Was that right? You actually recorded together. Yeah. Was that the first time you'd collaborated?
Yes, that was the first time.
You don't have to answer that, Mariam. You just need to cut. What I just said.
Edited it.
You just need to cut what I just said.
Why don't we just
in front
start
of your
again?
Previous answer?
Right, if we just start again and just keep it to one question at a time.
It doesn't work that way. Cinema verite, man. Cinema verite.
Listen, the first time I ever worked with Stephen Bishop was last year at TUSK Virtual 2020.
Yeah. And do you feel did you reuse any of the material from that collaboration for this collaboration? Did you reprise any of the working techniques? Is there a link between that collaboration then? Because I understand this was this wasn't an in-person collaboration this time, was it? This was a send-in files situation.
It was definitely a send-in files situation. There was zero link musically to the last collaboration. And I mean, the last one for TUSK Virtual 2020, that was definitely a live improv performance situation. Whereas with this, it was file sharing. And I'm lucky because Bish is really open and will just let me do whatever I want, which is exactly what I did, which was exactly what I wanted. And then I just said, I sent quite a few different files to Bish. Because I know you know about this, Mark. I like poetry. I like Rumi. I like the Sufi stuff. And I just recorded a bit of me talking into my iPad, and I just dropped it on my laptop, and then I was like, and then we transferred. And the thing is, right, it's working with Bish in this way makes me realize just exactly how amazing he really is, because I know what I sent to him. Yeah. and there's definite magic going on there, because it's been transformative. And I'm really happy to take that credit.
So you actually started by rocking the microphone. Then you did the "Can I get away?" And then so Bish actually played the role of the kid on the train with the big hair and doing the pausing and the rewinding and making the people break dance. Is that how it worked?
It can't always be you, Mark. It can't always be you.
I'm not saying no. I just want to say that was the division of labour. That is how. Obviously, you made what you've made, which is the Bumfunk MC's 1999 hit Freestyler, and it's a company music video. But that was the division of labour. You did the sort of musical side of it. The do, and then Bish was the kid with the hair on the train. Yeah,
I think Bish would agree with that.
That's good. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to put it in. Obviously, we know the technical details, but you've got to put this in a frame of reference that the public will understand, that the TUSK going public will understand. Yes. And I think probably Freestyler by the Bombfunk MCs is probably the closest frame of reference that these barely literate hogs will have. What I thought interesting was you said you weren't going to edit this interview that we're filming now. Has that changed at all in the last 2 or 3 minutes?
No.
No? Okay. Good through it. That's good. Because that would be an act of cowardice. And you know how I feel about cowardice.
I do. I know exactly how you feel about cowardice.
Hypocritical, because, so, I don't know. So you just sent sound to Bish and he then manipulated it. Did you then manipulate yourself that further, or was it just a one-to-one process?
I mean, there was one edit. I mean, Bish sent back this incredible stuff. I mean, incredible, and also the rate at which he worked was incredible too. I was pretty floored by like exactly what he responded with. I think the technical details of how Bish was working, so I understand that he was using a lot of MIDI and that he was using the turntable material that I sent him in several different ways. So I understand that it was triggering certain sounds, it triggered different parameters, which morph different sounds. I think as like VST, like soft instruments, and then also there's also a blend of my original sound with this interpreted sound, with also some original sounds from Bish. It's just so beautifully crafted, and these things weave in and out of each other.
Okay. So you then didn't sort of reinterpret what he sent back to you in significant ways. It was a case of that what he sent back was.
No, there wasn't a reinterpretation. The only thing was there was one track that came back, and I just said, Can we just try it 20, maybe 30 BPM faster? And it was over 200 BPM faster when it came back.
Definitely, I can say from experience, I know that's part of your workflow.
And Bish was like, oh, you're right, let's go for that. And I was like, sweet. Sure. It was approximately 180 BPM faster than I expected, but he's right. Like, it was
You got it. Yeah.
Well, at least to me, you know.
I mean, no. I mean, we're in a sort of post-speedcore era now that people need to sort of learn to live with and learn to accept that things are intensifying, and once lockdown ends, it's going to be a lot of very violent, explosive sound. It's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it.
But is it going to be long, or is it going to be like short experiences?
I mean, I think everyone's tolerance will have gone down, so it'll probably end up being quite short. I'm expecting maybe 25 minutes, and then obviously.
Boom.
You said you used the poetry as the sort. Was that the only source material you used?
Yeah.
That was for the entire thing.
Yeah. So that's it. Just one sample of my voice that was like not even 20 seconds long, just reciting a poem. Nothing
for all the tracks. It's good.
Same sample. I mean, I got a lot of material out of that one sample that I used and sent a lot. So it wasn't like, and it wasn't 24-second tracks either.
No.
But yeah, just the one poem.
No, I know you really know how to run a sample into the ground.
Yeah. All right then. I might know how to turn a knob or two.
Well. So could it be said that if you sent him obviously these sort of one take recordings you've done, and then obviously he did sort of so your position would be one of bone idleness, yeah? Of just sheer bone idleness.
I'm known for it.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm known for it, Mark.
No, it's feminism. It's feminism. Men need to put the work in. Men need to put the work in. And here he seems to have actually put quite a lot of effort into this. He's made some
really amount of work into this.
Quite innovative sounds, quite well developed sounds, and
because I know what I sent him, I know just how
really has. He's really put the work in. He's really, and that's just a mugs game, if you ask me. That's just a pure mugs game. Like you don't need to
It's the future of turntablism. You
don't
just
need to put that work in.
Someone else that knows what they're doing with sound.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, I mean fair play to the lad, but I wouldn't have done that. I mean, we've jammed before. All I do is I set the patch up and then I sit there and I drink my whatever it is. I've got my Diet Coke or my KA fruit punch if I'm feeling a bit tropical, and I sit back and you're giving it all the putting the effort in. It's it's not about working hard. It's about working smart.
It's about Russian fishing.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm now playing Wanted Raccoon.
Is that out now?
It's out. It's very, very buggy. But it's getting better every time they put a patch out, and it's very fun. You get to be a raccoon. You get to throw rocks at people. You get to trash someone's house.
You see, it's like the goose.
It's not as cerebral as the Goose Game.
Okay.
It's a lot more about just manically like just there's literally a point where it's like, okay, you've got into this guy's house, now you just need to fuck up his house. And you just smash all the vases and stuff. It's great fun.
Sweet.
So being a raccoon, that's very much part of that, yeah.
So that's the future of turntablism.
I mean, turntablism doesn't have a future. I know, like...
I love you so much.
I know you're trying your best, but like...
It's a one-woman thing.
But it is just you left now. Like, it's just you left,
It's just me.
Yeah. Just you left doing in good turntablism. I mean, like...
It's not even good. Bish had to deal with it.
Do you know how many usable minutes of this you need?
I think we're done.